At 11 and Unscrewed with Martin Sargent at 11:30.
You found the G-spot. Unscrewed with Martin Sargent's next.
Coming up tonight, if U.F.Os can't convince you that aliens exist in the sky, perhaps you'll believe when they're removed from your wrist. Plus, we strapped a crotch cam on one of our interns and got some amazing footage. And our Girl Gone Wired starred in the 2003 film Miami Tale, a modern-day Greek tragedy about poontang. If you like Liz Estrada, you'll love Miami Tale, now available at Netflix. Hey everyone, I'm Laura Swisher, and you're watching Unscrewed. Paid top dollar for alien implants of his own, along with alien Botox and alien enlargement suppositories. It's Martin Sargent.
Hey, how you doing, everyone? Wonderful to have you. Thanks so much for booking passage aboard the good ship Unscrewed. What is this, alien suppositories? What is an alien suppository? In my world, a suppository is something that goes up the... up the ass, Laura, the suppository.
Martin, I can't answer you. You bought them yourself. I don't know what
it's
your business.
It's your business. In your world. Well, I should probably have that.
I support you in it, whatever it is.
I've got that male pattern ass. Anything would help. I got nothing there anyway. Hey, everyone, welcome to Unscrewed, the adulterous, shattered relationship of internet culture. I am your vengeful ex-girlfriend, Martin Sargent. So, the other day, I'm lying prone on the floor of the crapper down at the Applebee's, drifting in and out of consciousness and hoping there's still enough kick left in my liver to bring me through the whole thing alive, when I realized I don't like dogs. No, Unscrewed Army, dogs are not man's best friend, and as I lay there on the fetid, effluent-soaked floor surrounded by regurgitated riblets, I looked up and saw, shining and beautiful, that which is truly the best friend of man, the stately urinal. Giver of relief. And at that moment, if I'd had the power to stand up and prop myself against the wall, I would have been able to fully indulge in this gift of this particular urinal instead of ruining a perfectly good pair of cargo shorts. The next day, when I remembered where I live, I was surfing internet and came upon a great site, urinal.net. It's full of the rich history of this amazing invention, like this pre-Counter-Reformation urinal from the Vatican. It used to be encrusted with jewels, but you know how bad those popes can be with money, especially when they've got gold-digging altar boys to deal with. Or how about this silver urinal, cast by Paul Revere as part of his original plan to notify Bostonians of British attack. Yes, number 2, if by sea. And it's a little-known fact that Benjamin Franklin actually wanted a urinal to be America's national bird. I mean, this labor-saving device, the ability to simply, conveniently urinate standing up, may be the reason men have been able to dominate and subdue women for these many years. Why, if women ever got a hold of a workable urinal technology, we'd sink into a nightmare land of ponies and hair braiding and equal pay for equal work. But I wonder, what does the future of urinal technology hold? When we all live in space stations in a zero-gravity world where piss spurts forth in perfect golden spheres that dance about the air around us, how will we be able to experience the pure pleasure of a urinal? Well, apparently NASA has developed a urinal with suction. And once they develop a working prototype of a urinal that can suck, well, let's just say that in the great man's best friend pageant, a urinal that sucks sure beats the hell out of a dog. Like that. Thanks very much. Now, it's time to return to the laboratory of our staff scientist, Dr. Peterson, to have yet another mystery of science explained.
Mysteries of Science Explained!
Oh, hello, and welcome to Mysteries of Science Explained. Today, we're going to learn about how rainbows are formed. Well, at least that was the plan. But plans change sometimes, don't they? Take this morning. I was driving home from the Pine Tree Tavern out by the lake, and I crashed into a gas station. And that gas station exploded like a great big Roman candle, and a lot of people probably died. All right, then.
Thank you for watching Mysteries of Science Explained.
Mysteries of Science.
That makes me mad. Because right there, we blew a perfect opportunity to tell kids how rainbows occur, and it's from leprechauns pointing laser beams at clouds.
Precisely. But I think the doctor had a good point, that plans do change, Laura. Plans are always changing. Take, for example, we got this guy on the show tonight, Dr. Roger Lear. He went to medical school, you know, started a very successful podiatry practice, living the dream of being a foot doctor. The life of O'Reilly.
The American dream.
And now, you know what he's doing now? You know what Dr. Lear's doing now?
What's he doing?
Removing alien implants out of people. You think he saw that coming, Laura? I don't think he saw that coming. Guy just minding his own business at the podiatry practice, lands at a bunion, cuts a little too deep, finds an alien radio tag or something in there. All of a sudden, his life has changed forever.
Do you think they disguise implants as like hangnails to throw people off? Like, do you think they're that advanced, these aliens?
I think they probably are.
But well, I guess we'll find out later on the show.
Have you ever shot an animal that's got a radio tag in it, like that some scientist put in there? Totally ruins the thrill of felling a beast.
When I go hunting, I only shoot at animals with radio tags. It makes it more exciting.
You know, I've got this lump in my arm. What do you think? I'm pretty sure it's an alien implant.
I think it's cancer. You're fine.
What?
It's just a little cancer.
What's better? To have been abducted and probed by aliens? I'll take the aliens. I'll take the aliens. Hey, tonight's show makes its own rich gravy just by adding water. That's how good is it. How good is tonight's show? Get this. Our girl gone wired is so hot, the government has plans to harness her ambient sexual energy to power the city of Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Wow.
That's pretty hot, isn't it?
They've got a lot of energy there, anyway.
All right, just ahead, everyone, we've got the man we were talking about before, Dr. Roger Lear, to talk shop about removing alien implants. But first, on this juicy bit of unscrewed business.
X-Men Legends. Choose your X-Men. Combine their powers. Save a helpless planet. X-Men Legends. Rated T for teen.
The real-world testing we do here at Honda's Safety Research Center enables us to design products that provide exceptional protection for drivers, passengers, and pedestrians. Because what we learn in here makes a difference out there.
Yeah! Get some! Oh! Oh, God!
Feel the power of the new Nokia N-Gage QD from Singular. Insane graphics and the latest titles. Get yours at Singular Wireless, rated T for teens.
Break out of the ordinary into a crispity, crunchy, peanut buttery Butterfinger from Nestle.
Roswell, New Mexico, 1947. UFO wreckage is discovered and seized by military personnel. It is speculated that the alien technology recovered has been applied to modern-day innovations. To this day, the government denies any existence of alien technology.
Alienware Area 51M systems use Intel Pentium 4 processors.
First there was pizza, and it was good. Then there was something entirely different. The new double melt pizza from Domino's. Layer upon layer of cheese and crust.
Excuse me, do we have to do this every time we order?
Why not?
Domino's new double melt pizza. Layer upon layer of flavor with a creamy blend of cheeses and herbs between two thin crusts. Buy your medium one topping double melt pizza for $9.99 and get any second medium for just $5 more. Get the door. It's Domino's new double melt pizza.
It will summon you. It will challenge you. It will consume you. Mortal Kombat Deception. Online for PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Rated mature.
I should be hosting X-Play. I know every name of every creator of every major game released in the last 25 years. It's okay.
X-Play, weeknights at 11.
Welcome back to Unscrewed. My next friend is an established medical doctor who nearly 10 years ago began removing alien implants from his patients. Here's the author of Casebook, Alien Implants, and the mind behind AlienScalpel.com, Dr. Roger Lear. How you doing, man?
Good.
Great to see you again. Well pal. So, how did you get into the business of extracting implants out of human beings, alien implants?
By accident. And by a challenge.
Really? So somebody just came to your office. First of all, what kind of a doctor are you?
I'm a podiatrist.
Uh-huh. So you're a foot doctor. Somebody came in to see you, had something in their foot, didn't know what it was, and you were supposed to remove it? Turned out to be something else. What happened?
No, I've removed all kinds of garbage from the foot in 40 years.
Uh-huh.
But, no, someone, I went to a conference on U.F.Os, strange as that may seem, and there was somebody there with a set of x-rays of a foot who touted that the object that I was looking at in the x-rays was an alien implant, and I chuckled and walked away. But they coaxed me to come back and listen to them. And to me, it looked like some leftover from a foot surgery.
Uh-huh.
And I looked at it again, and I said, well, when did this patient have her surgery? And he said, well, there's no evidence that she ever had a surgery.
So it was still stuck in there. So you're like, well, let me slice the lady open. I want to pull that thing out.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's actually what happened? So you got in touch with this woman?
Yeah, I did this as a challenge to prove that this was utter, absolute nonsense.
Well, how did she know that it was an alien implant? Like, what made her believe that what was in her foot was foreign?
Well, she had a number of strange, unusual sort of UFO experiences and things that are related to the alien abduction phenomena.
Okay.
And what happened was that she woke up and one morning and she had a little discomfort and she had an x-ray taken and this thing was in her foot, but there was no scar and no previous surgery.
So who knows how to get in there? So you took it out. What was it like? Describe the implant that was in this lady's foot.
Well, actually, there was two.
Oh,
it was
man.
in the big toe, one on each side, and we removed the first object. It was sort of a T-shaped affair, and this T-shaped affair had a strange, gray, weird sort of tissue around it. And as I said, I've been doing this for 40 years. I've never seen anything like this. And then she had some violent objection to having it removed at the time. She kicked her foot out of the way.
Wait, she's under sedation and you're removing it?
Two different kinds of anesthesia.
Two different kinds. You really had her doped up. You're taking this thing out and she just started to freak out?
Yeah.
So you think that there was some alien presence that was causing her to freak out, or was
I don't know.
assimilated with her body?
I don't know what it was, but it was something that was unusual, something I'm not used to seeing.
Do people get to take home their alien implants like you do wisdom teeth?
Well, they may ask, but they can't.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, can you put them under your pillow like the alien implant fairy will come and give you $1
It's
or
possible,
something like that?
I suppose, but we can't have them do that. Otherwise, it would be unscientific.
But you're saying that even though you went to this UFO convention, you really didn't believe in the presence of extraterrestrials before you got into this new line of work.
Well, no, I really didn't say that.
You said you were skeptical, and that's why you want to perform the surgery.
I was skeptical about alien implants, but, there's a lot of people who see a lot of things over a lot of years, and my father was a person who believed that there was other life in the universe other than human life on this planet. And so I remember this, from being 10 or 11 years old. So I can't be honest and say I didn't believe that such a thing was possible. I just didn't believe that, somebody from somewhere else was going around putting things.
Right.
So you performed 12 of these alien implant extractions. Are there commonalities between each one? Are they all the like nature?
Yes. We have 4 now that are exactly the same. They're little cantaloupe seed-shaped affairs, and they're, again, covered with this very strange, dark, gray, weird membrane that you can't cut through with a surgical blade.
Mm-hmm. And is this all covered by my HMO if I have it done?
Well, absolutely. Wouldn't you expect it to be?
All right, stick around, Dr. Lear. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get Dr. Lear's thoughts on the purpose of these implants and watch exclusive, extremely graphic footage of the doctor removing an alien implant from a living human being. It is not for the squeamish.
F-16. Hornet. F-111.
The Acura RSX Type S, now with 210 horsepower. You'll know it when you hear it.
Rio, you're not working out because the King of Fighters is going 3D with maximum impact, are you?
King of Fighters going 3D? I don't know what you're talking about. King of Fighters Maximum Impact. An all-new creation combines classic King of Fighters 2D gameplay with breathtaking 3D animation. 14 classic fighters, 5 new warriors.
It's all right, just a little paper cut.
King of Fighters Maximum Impact. Hail to the King. Rated T for Teen.
Tomorrow, to save the world from falling apart, one team must pull together.
I'll stand by you. I'll stand by
From the creators of South Park.
There's too many of them. Hold on, Joe.
If there's still a world left when this is all over, I'd like to buy you a beer.
Team America, World Police. Rated R for graphic, crude, and sexual humor, violent images, and strong language, all involving puppets.
Shh, let's not talk.
Only in theaters tomorrow.
Ever wondered what it's really like to be a soldier?
What do you got?
I have a sit rep from Alpha Company.
PT ready to be verified. Verified.
Put yourself in the picture with this free video. You'll see over 200 great jobs in the Army and over 180 in the Army Reserve. You'll also see what skills you learned, how you can earn money for college, even what soldiers do in their free time. Call 1-800-984-ARMY now and get this free t-shirt and your free video. Put yourself in the picture and see what it's really like to become an Army of One.
Check this out. This is what we do for a living.
We're video game designers.
And we're game programmers.
With the training offered at Collins College, you can learn to design, code, and test games like this.
And this.
Game design is a growing career.
For a brochure on a career in game design, call Collins College at 1-888-256-1200 now. That's 1-888-256-1200. Call Collins College now.
Worms and germs can attack your computer.
Something's wrong with your computer, and you've tried everything.
Try this.
One quick click. Velos will keep your entire system virus-free, safe, and secure.
With Velos, to make it faster than the day you got it.
Visit Velos.com.
And make it quick.
If you even think you're slowing down, get a free virus scan at Velos.com and make it fast.
Back with the world's foremost expert on removing alien implants, Dr. Roger Lear. Dr. Lear, what you're about to show us here is an actual surgery removing implants. It is not for the squeamish. Let's roll the tape. Dr. Lear, walk us through what we're seeing.
Well, this is one of the first surgeries that was done in 1995, and it's the removal of an object from the back of the hand. And as you can see, we're probing the wound. Then we finally clamp a small object, and it's loosened with a blade, and you'll see it come out of the wound and go onto a surgical sponge. And this is it.
That's the implant right there, that little thing?
That's it. Of course, it's covered.
How can we be sure? How do you know that that's an alien implant? Well, I mean, I have like a pencil lead in my hand, for example, right, from when I was a kid. Could be something like that, no?
Well, if you got pencil lead in your hand and you didn't have a scar, that would be a little suspicious. And
well, it happened so many years ago, you can see right there. There is no scar whatsoever. I'm just supposing here.
Yeah, but if you look at it with a loop, I think we find out where it went in, and that's one of the things. And then the other thing is, where it is and what happened to it while it's there. these objects, when you look at the surrounding tissue, have no inflammatory reaction whatsoever. If you had a piece of lead in you, I'm sure if we looked microscopically at the tissues, there'd be a big change.
Well, we've actually got some photos here of some of the implants that you removed from the body. They're very, very tiny. There's a couple of them right there. Very tiny, in fact.
Yeah, these are actually what's left after they've gone through some of the fires of investigation. So they start out
the fires of investigation.
The fires of research.
You've sent these implants to laboratories, and they've done certain kinds of analyses of them. What have the results of those analyses been?
Well, we find some very interesting things. We find that there are extreme magnetic properties, and things that are magnetic usually contain iron, but yet when we look at the iron, we see that it has absolutely no crystalline structure whatsoever. So the question is, how do you make iron magnetic? And that's what we call amorphous metals. How do you get an amorphous metal to be magnetic? And I know because of some of the laboratories that I've been in, some of the secret laboratories where the black budget stuff.
Whoa. You've been in secret laboratories, Dr. Lear?
Yeah.
Who's secret laboratories?
U.S. government laboratories where some of the black budget money goes.
What black budget money? Give us some insight. I don't care about the alien implants anymore.
What does race have to do with this anyway?
Yeah, seriously. What's going on these things? Have you seen actual aliens? What's going on?
No. These are stuff that the money, tax money, goes into. It's not accountable to any branch of the government. So they're working on projects.
Well, that's pretty much
mainly for defense.
Let's take a look at some more surgery here. This is actually grosser than what we saw before. This, I believe, you're going into someone's cheek or jaw.
Yes, yeah. Of course, it's not me. It's one of my surgeons.
Right, because you're a podiatrist, so you can only extract out of the feet. So you have to get a colleague to go through the jaw. I see.
A general surgeon that does this. We removed an object from the jaw that was a little triangular piece, and again, it was covered with this really weird...
Like a Dorito?
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to eat this.
Well, what do you think the aliens are putting these things in people's bodies for?
Well, I've been asked that question a couple of times, and I've come to the conclusion you can only theorize, and we're trying to keep this as scientific as possible. I think that these are objects for monitoring genetic changes in the body, and that way someone from somewhere else, I'm not saying who, where, or why, can tell if there's an experiment, if there's a genetic experiment going on with the human race, as I think there may be on a worldwide basis, they can sort of tell what the progress of the experiment is.
And how does this information get from that guy's cheek, the implant, up to the people way up there? How does that happen?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked that question.
I'm finally excited. The doctor, tell me the story.
Yes, well, the last one we had a couple of pieces of equipment, which you probably have laying around this marvelous studio, called a radio frequency detector. And we took the patient out in the middle of a vacant field, and we pointed this radio frequency detector at her, and we picked up 2 radio frequencies that were being emitted from her cheek.
Coming out of the lady's cheek?
Yeah.
And you think that those are going up and telling the aliens what was in her body or genetic structure?
Well, they got to be going somewhere. I don't know whether it's a relay sort of thing. A signal could have been coming from somewhere else and then coming off this object, like we relay signals.
FM or AM?
They were in the FM band.
It was in the FM band, really?
Band, yeah.
Like
the
rap?
best of music.
There you go. Hey, we got to run. Before we do, have you ever been abducted by aliens?
Don't know.
Don't know? Oh, an air of mystery. Maybe you have to come back.
That's another story.
There you go. You have to come back and tell us. Dr. Roger Lear, thanks so much. If you have questions about these mysterious implants, visit alienscalpel.com or buy the book, Alien Implants. Now, Dr. Lear, you just shared your world with me. Now would you like a glimpse into my world?
Absolutely.
Good. Then it's time to quiet your soul, lock the door, and locate a towel or sock, Dr. Lear. It's time to make an implant into a girl gone wired. Tonight's gleaming Anunnaki is Nefertari Shepherd. Nefertari hails from New Orleans, and yes, her lips are as rich and wet as the bayou, and her buttocks make clear where Fat City got its name. I know the Big Easy well from my years as houseboy to famed New Orleans playwright Lillian Hellman. Throughout the 1920s and early 30s, I kept Ms. Hellman soaked in gin and communist pamphlets as she pounded out the lesbianically charged dramas that would win her a place in history. But the night I woke up to find a broken bottle of Canadian whiskey pressed against my neck and a nude Ms. Hellman on top of me asking if I thought New Yorker essayist Mary McCarthy had a better ass than she did, that's when I knew I had to get on a rail and get out. But when I look back at Nefertari and her ripe brown breasts, I wonder why I've never gone back. For more on Nefertari, hit her site. Dr. Lear, what'd you think about that?
Wow.
Hey, when we return, Laura and I will sing selections from our 1978 album, So Completely in Love. Stick around, everyone.
Hello, Moto.
So romantic.
Want to warm things up?
Trojan Warm. Here's the new Trojan Warm Sensations condom.
Warm.
Cool. A moisture-activated lubricant creates a warming sensation both can share.
I'm on board.
Warm Sensations, only from Trojan.
Wow. A lot of stuff.
Yeah. I want everything.
Everything.
Plasma. Oh, TiVo. Oh, look at all this stuff.
Sony Vinyl.
This is so cool. What was that?
You don't have to get it all right now.
I could come back.
You should come back.
I'm going to come back.
Come back.
Thousands of possibilities. Get yours. Best Buy.
The real-world testing we do here at Honda's Safety Research Center enables us to design products that provide exceptional protection for drivers, passengers, and pedestrians. Because what we learn in here makes a difference out there.
No. Nope. Mm-mm. No. You. Get in the van.
It's Team Bam versus Team Hawk in Tony Hawk's Underground 2. This time it's not just about skating, it's about mayhem. Tag it, slap it, thrash it, blast it on a totally underground, definitely illegal world destruction tour. Tony Hawk's Underground 2, rated T for Teen.
Pookie Pie, do I look fat in these?
You are so sweet.
Love you.
When you need a moment, chew it over with Twix.
All right, welcome back to Unscrewed, everyone. My next friend is the founder of KickassKarate.com. Please welcome my old buddy, Ricky Kang. Hey, Ricky.
Martin. What's up, dog?
How you doing?
Quasi-Toto.
Quasi-Toto, Ricky. So, Ricky, you claim that you've had an alien experience of your own. What happened?
Yeah, man. It was wilder than hell, man. I was sleeping in my double wide, and I felt something cold on me, man, on my chest, and I wake up, and there's this little f***ing alien on my chest, and he's reaching out with these evil-looking little pair of pliers, man, right for my nose. So I reached up, and I was like, snap, and grabbed his hand like that. I said, whoa there, little buddy. He started screaming and jabbering and all that alien talk. And I reached up with my opposite hand, I just gave him one of these. I said, shh.
You shushed the alien? Shh.
Damn right I shut him, man, because I got him by the eyes now, man. He's looking at Ricky Kang, and that's when I can see the fear creep over. I said, you done f***ed up coming to my house, buddy. Now you can feel this fear. Little dude was probably planning on a party night, probing asses or something. But now he knows he picked the worst motherfucker on earth to come creeping on in the night. His alien heart's just hammering away.
So what did you do? I mean, you got this alien by the eyes there. What'd you do?
Well, man, I'm staring him down, beady-eyed little bastard, and I'm like, man, Ricky Kang can't have no creepy aliens. And I tell you what, man, he was so scared by this point, I kind of felt bad for him. but I had to put him down still as an example, because I can't have that in my double wide, man. I can't have these little bastards coming around at night. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. You put him down? That is to say, you killed the alien?
Hell yeah, I killed him, man. But I did it quick, man. It was clean, man. And my buddy Tim came over, and I did it with my kendo stick. Then Tim came over, and he helped me stuff him out in my garage. I gave him to my boy Cody Cheyenne to play with, this stuffed little alien, but Cody never took to it. Cody never took to that thing, so eventually I just put it in my wood shredder, man.
Well, there you have it, everyone. Hey, Ricky Kang, thanks very much.
Martin, buddy, we got a party.
We got a party, Ricky. Hey, thanks, my friends. Dr. Roger Lear, Girls on Wire, Nefertari, Ricky Kang, and, of course, the Switch. We'll see you at the bar, everyone.
I hate Adam Sessler.
I'd rather suck on a urinal puck than play this game.
Why does he get to play video games and review video games on a show about video games? Why does he get to spend every day with Morgan Webb?
We've got a preview of the hottest new releases.
Yeah!
Obsessed with video games? Watch X Play with Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb. Weeknights at 11.